What's going on, guys? This is Nate from the Scrub Academy welcoming you to another deck profile here on the channel. Today we've got Ben here with his zombies that has been requested by you guys. We've got some live duels as well to make sure to stay tuned later on in the week, and you'll see those as well. So let's get right into it.
Alright, first card, the best card in the deck, YuGiOh. It's a tutor, gets you any zombie from your deck, and it discards a zombie from your hand. It's level 3 tuner, so you can also use it for synchro and for bringing out Hybrax and a bunch of other stuff like that. Best card. 3 Banshee. Playing 3 so I can max out and get the zombie world as fast as possible. The zombie world is super good against a lot of decks right now. So I'm playing 3 of those. 3 Ash Blossom. Good hand trap. It's a zombie, so it triggers Doom King. And it's also, you can dump it off the small world if you don't need it. So
It's actually really busted that it's a zombie.
it is zombie, yep. 2 blue. That's about all you need. Works really well. Searches out Doom King. 2 Mizuki. Recursion, super good. Good recursion. Keeps you in game. Just keeps you good recovery. Best card for that. 2 Gozukis, kind of like YuGiOh, but descends from deck to grave. It also has secondary effect that you can summon from your hand if you need to, but I usually use it for small world because you can search YuGiOh directly with just banishing that from your deck.
Okay.
2 of these. This is for a combo to bring out health, and then that brings out formula, which then brings out a synchro from your extra deck, so like you can do some combo plays with that, but this is just a starter, level 1 tuner, also good for small world, but just a good starter card there. 2 Doom Kings, kind of the core of the deck, your boss monster, negates, recurs, super good. 1 Salter, and this is just kind of a backup, in case I don't see YuGiOh, or I don't see Small World, or I don't see whatever, so it's just a way to bring out YuGiOh. And then 1 Fraulein. It's kind of like Honest. It can protect you a couple of times if you like have to leave something out and they attack. You can summon Fraulein, and you can kind of slow them down a little bit. And like I said, you can also use it for small world if you need to. So a lot of these cards are kind of for small world too.
Okay.
But it's just a really good card. If you need to, you can search it off Bloom, or you can summon it off Bloom if you've already brought out Doom King and you want to do something else, because these hold 5 or higher. Spells, 3 Zombie World. Super good against a lot of decks like Plunderies, anything with worms like Sword Souls, super good too. Kind of locks them out of their extra deck. Probably one of the best field spells right now. 3 Prosperity. Pot of Prosperity, super good. Lets me dig for that YuGiOh or that combo piece I need. So I definitely like to play 3 of them. You don't really use your extra deck too much besides that first combo, so you definitely have room to play it. 3 Super Poly. Super good because Zombie World makes everything zombies, so you can fuse your opponent's cards and pitch cards from your hand, so you discard Mizuki, or you discard Glow Bloom, or discard Banshee. It's super good. So
Just keep the combos going.
Yeah, just keep going. And it's a good board wipe, so like if they have Dragoon, or they have Destroy Phoenix, of course, or something like that, it's pretty good to get rid of those. My 1-ofs, Terraforming. That just searches the zombie world, super easy, straight up. Foolish. If you don't have what you need, you can send it. Send Mizuki, you can send Bloom, you can send Banshee. Small World, I'm just playing 1. I was playing 2 and I took it down to 1 today, but it's pretty good. But it's a little consistent because sometimes you already have what you need and it just ends up being a dead card, but it's not bad to have because you can search any card, basically any monster with any monster in your hand, so it's really good. Call It a Grave, that just is a good negation. It stops Ash and stops Valor, so I would play that. For traps, 3 Imperm. I'll play this because it's good to negate monster effects when your monsters themselves don't negate monster effects, so it's kind of a double whammy. You got Doom King that can negate, Imperm that can negate, and then also can negate spawn traps too if you set it, so it's kind of good. And the deck's a little slow, so you definitely have a chance to set it, and it's not too bad. It doesn't slow you down any. 2 Rivalry, this is combos with Zombie World. If you have both, it's kind of a lock. Opponent can only summon 1 monster, and then you're shut down. so it's really good. A lot of good against a lot of decks. And then the last card is 1 Prison. Ice Dragon Prison is really good. It can basically like a monster born from its graveyard if you need to. The second effect always goes off because both players have zombies, so I can always banish the monster from both players' fields if I want to. So that's really good. I went down to 1 copy and I didn't see it today, but it is really good if you do see it. You can disrupt your opponents.
Is there anything that you would change in the main deck before we get to the extra deck?
I wouldn't change anything right now. Depending on the format, I might go up to 3 rivalries instead of 2. But right now I'm just playing the 2. A lot of times I was playing 3. It got kind of cloggy. I'd have double rivalry or something, which is really bad. But otherwise, everything was pretty stable. I wouldn't find any changes right now.
Okay. Let's go ahead and jump into the extra deck.
Alright. So the extra deck. First part of the extra deck is kind of the combo portion of it. So you got Hulk. So you bring this out with Unizombie plus any other card essentially. You bring this out. You bring out Glow Bloom. And you bloom into Link Rebo. So once you bring out Link Rebo, you get Glow Bloom's effect. Bring out Doom King, and then you Link Rebo and Doom King into Vampire Sucker. Vampire Sucker is really good because you're going to stand by phase, you draw a card when that Doom King comes back, and you can trigger the effect to banish a card if you want to, but otherwise you just draw a card, so it's a +1. Really good. And other links here that I'm playing. 1 Service, just gets rid of threats on the field. Soldier Chaos, because I play a lot of high-level monsters like double Doom King, so you can bring this out pretty easily. Get over monsters unaffected by can't be targeted by cards effects and all that. So it's pretty good. This is kind of an in archetype monster essentially because it's a zombie, it requires zombies, and you send a zombie to boost his attack. So if you really need to send something, you can do that way. Kind of gets you out of some situations sometimes. I'm playing Anaconda because I play Super Poly. So if you don't have Super Poly and you really need to use it, you bring out Anaconda, and then off the Anaconda, if you already have Zombie World, you can just do Draco Necker Soul, but if you don't, I mean, you can always do Starving Venom, which is really good. So I play those 4 for my zombie lineup, for my fusion lineup for anything, because this guy's good if you don't have Zombie World, because like everything's different types, because nobody else plays zombies, so usually you can bring out my Dragon. 2 Necro Soul, just because it gives you a little bit of padding there if you need to bring it, if you have double Super Poly or something. And then Starting Venom is just really good because it's all darks, so it's really good. I got all that, and then the rest of the extra deck is Access Code. So Access Code is super good. You can link it out. Usually it's a game winner if you do. You just do the Soldier Chaos into this, and it's pretty good. Synchro-wise, I play Zombie Necro. So I haven't brought this out much, but it is really good. Level 4 and level 3. Unizombie's a 3. Mizuki, Gozuki, those are 4s, so you can bring it out pretty easily. Gains 100 for every zombie in the field or graveyard, so it gets pretty big pretty quickly. It destroys a monster, it's kind of like YuGiOh, you take it, so it's really good.
Pump it up, attack, and then take whatever they have.
Yeah, and then this is part of the Hulk combo, so you bring out Formula, you draw a card. So you basically draw a ton. So you bring out the Sucker brings back Doom King, draw a card from that. And then you pop the Hulk to bring out Formula, draw another card off that. And then Formula plus Doom King is Baron de Fleur. So it gives you another negate. And then next time I face, of course, Doom King comes back again, so you don't really lose it for real. And then you got multiple negations there, and this is just a well-rounded, really, really good card. So search it out super quickly, and it's pretty broken.
Alrighty, so was there anything you were going to change in the extra deck at all?
Not right now.
Or anything you were missing?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I'm missing. I didn't bring out Anaconda today, or I didn't bring out these guys pretty much. Those are the primary ones I didn't bring out today. But everything else I pretty much did. So it's not too bad. It's pretty diverse. There's a lot of outs in here. And a lot of it usually advantage you just play Prosperity once. You pretty much get rid of all your filler. Mm-hmm. So it's pretty tight how it is.
All right, I know the side deck is kind of dependent on what the event is, but if you want to go ahead and show that to us as well.
Yeah, so my side deck is a lot of 3 ofs and 2 ofs. So I got 2 Lancias, good against like Tri Brigade, good against a couple other pretty decent decks that are tier 1 right now. So Lancia just kind of helps with that, and it's a level 5, so sometimes it's a dead draw or whatever, but it's not too bad. So double Lancia, triple Gamma Seal. I like this card against a lot of decks that you can play it against Dragoon or Destroy Phoenix Enforcer, or it's also good against like Winda, things that lock you down. Bring out Gamma Seal, then you can do your turn and you can easily attack over 22, so it's not too bad. Then if you sight it in, you can search it off Small World by banishing Doom King from your deck if you really wanted to. So it's also searchable off of Small World if you wanted to do that too. 3 Nibiru. This is good against decks like Salad and like decks that bring out a lot of cards from extra deck, Pendulum decks, that kind of thing. So I like to play it. It's kind of a staple in most side decks now, so gotta play that. Also good against Numeron and stuff. Against Sword Soul, a couple token collectors. You inherently are good against it because you got Zombie World, but just gives you a win, more win. So it's really good, and also it can activate in a graveyard, so you can trigger it off and like use Doom King and stuff because it's a zombie then. So it's pretty good. Spell-wise, a couple Dark Ruler No Mores. It's good against. This kind of shuts down monsters that have negates or monsters that are floodgates or whatever. Also good against like Winda and stuff. It just kind of shuts everything down. And then you do your turn, you banish what they got, and you pass. But it's pretty good. And then against some kind of crazy decks, a lot of decks have a lot, like Mystic Mine, decks that have a lot of back rows, like Eldritch, which is as good as it's not as good against Eldritch, but it's pretty good against a lot of like back row heavy decks, and it helps out a lot more than I thought. I sighted in more than anything else in my extra deck, or more than anything else in my side deck today. I did a pretty good job. I was sighting against Salad. You just like you Twin Twister their Roar, or and then you pitch zombies off it, which is really good because sending zombies to the graveyard usually are the way to go for that. So that's why I played those. But instead of Harpies, rather than or something like that. I was playing Harpies, but Twin Twister is just a lot better.
You think you could just
you can just end phase, or you can do it in your opponent's turn, and it's more reactive that way. So, yep, that's it.
Alright, well thank you Ben for bringing us your zombie deck profile. I know that it was highly requested on the channel. So make sure to stay tuned. Later on this week you will see some live duels featuring this deck, so make sure to check those out as well. But if you did enjoy today's deck profile, make sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, make sure to hit that notification bell on the way out the door because all your support is greatly appreciated. Well, until next time guys, this is Nathan from Musicom Academy, signing out for now. Peace out!